everyone, this is my 2000 Lincoln Town Car. It's has like a champagne color, not exactly the name of it, I don't exactly know what the name of it is. It's got 157,000 miles. Really good condition. I bought it for $2,800, so it's very affordable. It's a great car to get. You certainly don't have, if you don't have the money to get a newer car. It's very reliable, very comfortable. You can find it in good shape like I found mine, which is down here in the south. You can find a lot of them in good condition, low mileage, from the second owner or first owner. I think I got mine from the second owner. I believe it was a pastor, because we found the brochure for the pastor in the center console. As we can see, we have I put new headlights on it. I could replace the grille. If you look down there, you see the chrome is chipping off. But it looks okay. It's like a $30 or $40 thing from Rock Auto. It's got the original wheels, which I could use to refinish those. Don't exactly know how, but other than that, it looks pretty good. There is a few chips on the hood. I could take the car to get it repainted, but I don't think it's worth getting repainted. I'm not going to keep it that long. Let's go ahead and show you the inside. Start with the back seats. Well, let me unlock it first. It's a very large car, very comfortable car. We can see I've got some stuff in here, but it's very comfortable. Seats are very soft. Very good driving. It's like theater seating, so you're a little higher. There's the front. It's got air conditioner vents, very good air conditioner, ice cold, very good heater. It gets the whole car. It doesn't get, like some cars, the front gets cold or hot, but the back is still whatever the temperature was you got in. It takes, but this right here has got a very good ventilation system. It keeps the car nice and cool. It's got a armrest, 2 cup holders, very comfortable. Nice leather. Of course, it's got ashtrays. Typical traditional American car. I'll show you the front. It's got the keypad. I really like the chrome handles. Really like all the chrome finished around that you see the windows. Lots of chrome around them. Okay, let's see. You got the nice 2-spoke steering wheel. You got the cup holders, which are really cheap, and I don't like their position. You know, when you got a drink sitting here, you can't get to the, a little tricky to get to those right there, but later ones you have cup holders that come out right there. First we have the center console, which does fold up to make a full bench seat up front. Although I don't really recommend sitting with all 6 people. It's just not very comfortable. It's got the options, kind of a little sales gimmick. They tried to sell you, but it really doesn't work. Got the pull handles, leather. For 150,000 miles, you can find, of course, you can find a Lexus with 250,000 miles. It's in way better condition. You can see armrest has a few cracks on it, but other than that, it's in pretty good shape. Got your roulette controls, got your nice chrome switches. The reason why I didn't get a later version of this car was because of it had plastic switches, which felt kind of cheap. Of course, got Mercedes-Benz style seating controls. It's got a really good sound system. Works really well. Alright, I'm going to show you the engine. It's got the 4.6 V8, making a huge 203 horsepower. I'm sure it's lost a few. Sorry it's not too clean under here. I mean, it's clean enough to get stuff done. It doesn't get you dirty while you're working on it, but very good, smooth V8. Here some people say you can balance a quarter on the engine. I haven't tried that yet. Very large engine. Very smooth, I mean, very large. It is a pretty big size engine there, as you can see. Everything we need under there. Show you the trunk. It's got a large trunk. There is some junk in the trunk. Back here, it's got a set of golf clubs, some clothes I'm supposed to donate. Got some extra oil. It does tend to leak a little bit of oil or burn some. I'm not exactly sure about that. Very large. Get back. Show you that. Has a nice trunk liner. Got a spare tire, a donut spare. It's not a full-size spare, and it does have the pull handle with the guy leaping out and running. Kind of a funny little thing there. Got the nice Lincoln badge on there. This is the Executive Series, which is base model. You don't get seat heat, you don't get lumbar support. There's no wood on the steering wheel, which I mean, it's $2,800. I'm not really complaining, but I could have gotten them. Like I said, you can get like a Lexus ES that's 7 or 8 years newer for less money. About the same price, maybe a little extra, but you get a lot of extra features. But this is still a nice traditional American car. I'm gonna start it up. It is warmed up. I have been driving it a little bit today. Starts right up. Let's see, it's got 158,000 miles. Got a nice sound system. Let's see here. You can hear that. Comes in clear and well. Mirror. Got this. Nice lights on there. Take it for a drive. I was going to do an exhaust note, but I can't because I have an extra person to hold it while it gets started. I'm going to buckle up first. Column shifter. Rides very smooth. You got the automatic locks going off. It's very smooth. It doesn't wallow at all, but it's very smooth riding. Got the air suspension, very smooth, very nice. Again, it's not very fast. I think the 0 to 60 time was like 9 seconds. 50 miles to empty. Very smooth, very comfortable, great as a daily driver. It's not really an embarrassing car. When I first got it, I was a little afraid that people might make fun of me, that people may think less of me. One thing you do learn driving a car like this is that, number one, people usually don't think about you. You know, you're worried what people are thinking. Well, number one, they're not thinking at all about you. Number two, the few people who do think don't really care. I mean, they see a kid driving a Lincoln, but other than that, they really don't think anything. If you're worried about girls, you know, thinking strange things about you, they don't think anything weird. They don't even care about cars, what car you drive. If you go watch an old Doug DeMuro video about if a Ferrari attracts girls, it just attracts. It gets a lot of car enthusiasts, a lot of guys around you talk about cars, but women really care. You know, they want a guy who's stable and has a job. But anyway, back to the Lincoln. It's very comfortable, very nice. It's in really good shape. I did have to do a little work on it. I had to replace all the coil packs and spark plugs. Did have a little bit of an engine miss. That fixed it up. I had to put new headlights. All in all, it took me about probably $300 or $400 to get it back up and running. But again, very smooth. It's not very fast, but it's large, comfortable. It's a really nice car. It looks good pulling up to like if you have a job where you have to dress up a little bit more, it really matches that type of an environment. This was driven. It was used in livery service. A very popular car for executives to pull up in New York City, or bankers, stuff like that. This car does get pretty good gas mileage for its size and the engine. It gets around 15 or 16 in the city, up to 28, 29 on the highway. But overall, I usually get about 19, 20, 21 miles to the gallon, depending on how I drive it. I'm not a very fast driver. I don't like to hammer it to take off, and I tend to go the speed limit, or 5 miles over, something like that. I do need fuel right now. As you can see, it's almost empty. But other than that, it's about the same gas mileage as I had a 2007 Nissan Maxima. It's a lot smaller, much less comfortable, about the same amount of features, and it got the same. It had the CVT transmission, it had the 3.5, 3.6 V6, whatever it was. Fast car, it was definitely a lot sportier, but to me it was just kind of uncomfortable, and it sounded like a tin cable on the road. When it would rain, you'd hear it hitting the ceiling. And this right here is very quiet. As you can hear the AC going. It does have automatic AC. It does do what I want it to do. I just set it on 74, 72, and leave it there. I don't really have to mess with it all that much. Gets the job done. There is no seat heat for a luxury car, which is kind of a disappointment. I do like using seat heat in the wintertime, and sometimes even in the summertime if you want to kind of relax. It does kind of help you to. It is nice. It is a nice thing, though. There's a lot of body roll. It does not handle very well, but again, this car is not really. The owners who own this were not even thinking about handling. If they were, they went out and bought a Corvette or a Mustang or some kind of Mercedes SL. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking, and please subscribe for more videos. I know this is kind of a crude first video, but I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a long time now, and I just had to make the move, and I'm trying my best. I'm sure I could do better. It's just gonna I just don't really know how to do better right now. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thanks a lot.